Hi there, I'm Than from Fairbanks, Alaska. And guess what? This is Axes, Picks, Claw, Hammers, and Footstools. Alternative radio brought to YouTube by yours truly. How you doing today? This evening, tonight, tomorrow, yesterday. How are you this eternal now? I hope you're doing well. I'm feeling good. A little funny, perhaps. And that's funny, strange, and funny, ha-ha. Detroit punks. Well, of course, there's the MC5, which we will be hearing from. There's Iggy, which we have heard from, or will be hearing from very soon. And then there is the band nobody ever heard of, because they were lost. They were in somebody's attic, in tapes, in an attic. Kids found them, said, wow, that's my uncle, that's my dad. Those are my uncles and my dad. They had a rock band. And the rock band was a punk rock band, an early punk rock band, a la the Stooges. And they called themselves the uncommercial moniker of Death. And of course, I'm not talking about the death metal Death, the Chuck Schuldiner Death, which we will be hearing from very soon, or have recently heard from. Anyway, the band is Death. They went nowhere in their time, total obscurity. They went to tapes in an attic. And then, 30 plus years later, they're discovered. They have a documentary made about them, a band called Death. And several of their songs have turned up in pop culture. In Ash vs. Evil Dead, you had Freaking Out. Very, very almost perfect use of Freaking Out. And today we have the very first belated single off the very first belated album. This is Death from the For the World to See album, Keep on Knockin'. I forgot to mention, and not that it should matter, but it does for the time. This is like 1973, 1974, and they are an African-American trio from Detroit playing proto-punk. Talk about busting down barriers. Talk about being on the forefront. It's lonely in the avant-garde. By definition, it's lonely. I tell you, that is a piece of recovered history. That is classic. I am so glad it was found. They have 3 albums that were found in that attic. And I've got them all. And, you need to get them all too, because, like I said, this is unearthed. This is unearthed punk rock history. And, you gotta be in on that. You got to. I'm Than from Fairbanks, Alaska, and this is Axis Picks, Claw Hammers and Footstools. And thank you so much for attending our little ritual. Have you had your seizure yet? Have you had today's seizure? Well, I'm hoping that the laser strobes and smoke can help us to sink our seizures. Sink our seizures. Sink our seizures. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Why not?